Hello there. It looks like the heat is going to be building back in across the United Kingdom by the end of the week, but not for everyone. More on that in just a moment. Let's have a look at North America. We've got some huge contrasts continuing across the continent, from widespread heat and sunshine in the west to thundery conditions further east. Now we've got a plume of very moist air moving out of the Gulf of Mexico northwards, generating these thunderstorms. They'll be developing day on day in pretty much the same area, so it looks like there could be increasing chance of flooding, river levels running very high as well. Across the west, though, it stays dry, sunny and hot from British Columbia all the way down to California. Of course, in California, we have seen those wildfires burning, which are largely under control now, but it stays very hot for much of California for the next 4 or 5 days. The DC and Atlanta, for example, very thundery, with thunderstorms pretty much every day. Now into South Asia, we've seen some exceptionally heavy rain, tied in with the monsoon rains, of course, across the northeast of India in particular. Bangladesh and Myanmar looks very wet here for the next few days. But there will be some shelter spots generally across southern parts of India in towards the southeast. It should be largely dry in Chennai with some sunny spells, but further north, much wetter. Now, crossing to the Asia-Pacific region, let's take a look at the northeast of China, the Korean Peninsula and Japan, which are still under heatwave conditions. Not so much for Japan, because we've seen a tropical storm, Jongdari, which brought some very much needed rain to the heatwave-stricken Japan, but also drop in temperature. Now, that system is going to continue to wind itself up and may push into the coast of China as we head on into Thursday and Friday. So Shanghai could see some very wet weather from this tropical depression, whereas further north, you can see the heat wave continues. Now, across Europe, we've got a heat wave building into Spain and Portugal. More on that in just a moment. You can see weather fronts continue to bring further rain to the northwest of Europe, a drop in temperature, and we've also got some thundery downpours affecting Eastern Europe down in towards the Balkans and Greece. Now, if I run the sequence on through the week, you can see high pressure begins to establish itself across the northwest of Europe, so temperatures will be rising, certainly for England and Wales, but still some showery rain across Scotland and Northern Ireland. But look at this, in towards Spain and Portugal, we've got heat pouring out of the Sahara into southern France as well. Temperatures here towards the end of the week into the weekend could be touching the high 40 Celsius and could be record breaking for Europe. So stay tuned to this. It stays very hot, as you can see. Even coastal areas, the costas are looking pretty hot as well. Temperatures potentially into the upper 30 Celsius. So back home then, it's going to be a bit cloudier with outbreaks of rain for the northwest of the country later on in this week. Further south, high pressure building is going to turn sunnier and hotter.